Hey guys, good morning everybody. Are we going to be buying Cardano today? Or are we going to be selling our Cardano? Or are we just going to be sitting on our hands? I want to actually show you guys the process I go through when I'm looking to make trades on my coins during the week. I own about $30,000 worth of Cardano, as well as the other top 10 tickers here that you guys can see for crypto. But I wanted to give you guys a fun video to show you how I work with the indicators and the metrics and actually make trading decisions. I think a lot of you guys would really benefit from seeing how somebody makes trading decisions like myself. We've called out scalping trades this year. Anybody with a membership, you guys know you've been taking these. We have 10 wins, 0 losses. We haven't lost a trade yet. All of our predictions about where the market's going to go has come true except for one where we hit 46% of our target, but all the other predictions we come out with on future forecasts for our members, they've actually all come true. We feel very blessed about this, and I don't want you guys to take this as me being arrogant, but it's just been really cool. Let me show you guys this morning, because this is actually the first time I'm looking at these metrics myself, of how I make decisions on if I'm going to buy more Cardano with the fiat, like the US dollar that I have in my account, or if I'm going to sell some and actually give you guys a risk management plan to help you make more money in this bull market coming. So if you guys have a membership at tradeconfident.io, that's great. Come over here, follow along with me. If not, there's links in the description to access the metrics, as well as you guys will have links in the description to get the indicators if you guys would like at the end of the video. Okay, first thing I do in the morning, I really like to tell myself, actually, let's say it's different. I really like to educate myself, where is the emotional sentiment of the market this morning? And we can see with this blue line, this is going to gauge the emotional sentiment. So your price action's in white, but the emotional sentiment is actually in blue. And we've actually compared this to the Fear and Greed Index on CNN, and I personally feel like this is a whole lot better because we actually see historical data, and it gives us proof. Honestly, I'm not gonna say it gives us, it gives me proof. Like, I use this every morning where I'm like, okay, if we are in the fearful section, this is where I am piling my money into these coins, and that's down here, that's right here, and that's right here on this downtrend right there on these candles. So this is where I'm looking to really buy in the market. So the first thing I assess in the morning is, okay, am I looking more so to maybe exit some out of Cardano and then look to buy back in lower to acquire more coins? Or, if you guys are watching this, you can either short. Shorting is going to be the best decision based off this metric when you're in the excited and the greedy section, and the best time to buy is when you're in anxiousness and fearfulness, because what happens is the whales of smart money, they actually do the opposite of what retail traders do emotionally, and it's just how the market works. So this morning, what I'm actually looking at here is that we've pushed out of neutral and we've come into the excited territory, which more times than not is actually a precursor for a move back down in the market. We can see that happening over here. We can see this happening over here. We reached a peak and then we moved back down. We can see the peak reached right here, which is this guy right there. So that's the first thing I'm looking at. More people are excited in the market than they are fearful. So I just want to take that as a gauge. Long trades versus short trades, literally showing us by volume. So by volume, long trades are definitely over short trades this morning, but here's something. Long trades were over short trades here and the market went down. So is this the best metric to, kind of be gauging things off of? For this morning, when I'm looking at this, not really. Other coins that we have, like Dogecoin and such like that, when long trades are over short trades, it like immediately reflects in the price action going up. When short trades cross over long trades, it immediately goes back down. And that's on some of our other coins. But for this morning, that's not showing me too much. Here's where I move next. I go to the smart money and I say, okay, what is smart money doing in this environment? When they come out here and I see, a Khalifa building like this on the metric, and it's just really high. This is where I know for a fact that I need to be looking at getting money back into the market, or at least start doing some serious dollar cost averaging, because we're most likely going to see a huge turn to the upside. And that's, I know it's hard for you guys to see, but I like to look for 800 to about 1200 on the top side as well as the bottom side. And I'm going to mock this up for you guys so you can see this right here. Whenever I get into these territories, like right here is an example, and kind of like right here is an example, this is where I'm looking for either buying into the market or to sell some of my crypto, doesn't matter what I'm looking at, to actually buy back in lower. Okay, does that make sense, guys? I don't short, and so what I do is I compound the amount of coins that I have. So like, for example, when I saw this right here, and I can come up here and say, watch this right here. See this peak right there? It'll go up to the peak right there. Here. See how people are greedy? At the same time, people are actually, whales are coming out and doing short trades of short sentiment. That tells me I may want to get out maybe 5 to 10% of my Cardano right here to actually look to buy this on the dip as it goes back down. because if I can sell here and buy back in, I'm holding so many more coins than I was before on Cardano, and I'm able to compound my profit 2-3x when the market goes back up. Really, really favorable. So this morning, here's what I can see. I can see that we have majority short sentiment coming out in the market for Cardano right here, and it's most likely because we've been on a run up here. Now looking over here at the indicators, I'll pull these in from time to time as I'm looking at this. Now that we see what Whale Smart Money is doing, what is actually Whale Money doing on the actual exchange, which is over here on Coinbase for Cardano? Money is flowing into this market. And so what I can see here is that as money's flowing in, what I'm looking for is for this metric here to get to the upside where we see either a lot of buying up around the 80 mark, where this usually looks to shift to the downside and start seeing money move out, or I'm actually watching this over here to see if whales, like people actually aren't able to see this in the forefront, but we can see this here. If whales are actually taking money out of the market and the price is still going up, like you better watch out for the massive drop in the market. And what I can see over here and what we kind of like spy on the whales a little bit is we can see if money's moving out. And if I can see money's moving out and I see the market's going up, I know for a fact this big thing right here is a trap for retail traders. Okay, it's really, really interesting because if you look at this over here, this move up right here, what was the majority of the sentiment? It was the big whales coming out and they were doing short trades. Look, short sentiment down here. They were preparing their shorts all along while the retail traders were getting excited that the market was going to keep pumping. But I can tell with metrics, short trades were coming out over here, calling the fast drop. And I could also tell that money was coming out of the market based off what whales were doing because I can see it right here. So it's really fun to like get an edge behind the market and be like, you know, if you feel like the market's always trading against you, it's because you're using emotions and you're not looking at what's happening behind the charts. And that's what we get. We get a sneak peek behind the charts. And it's kind of fun. All right. Next thing I look at is the breakout detector. When I see low volatility, I know for a fact, like the market cannot help itself but move into high volatility, and high volatility guarantees big moves in the market every single time. And so this morning, we're seeing we're kind of in between low volatility and high volatility. And so I'm not putting too much weight on this, but here's how I use this. So you know, when we're in low volatility like this, I know for a fact fast moves are coming in the market. And that was right around here where fast moves came to the downside. And so I'm just in the middle. I'm not putting too much weight on that. I'm going to make some conclusions here for you guys if you want to follow this at the end of the video, because I have a conclusion I actually want to make here. Take a look at this. 42 cents and 41 cents, very strong structure resistance. So here's what I tell myself. All right, if price action starts moving back up here and we get to a really strong resistance level, that means that whales are going to be buying into the market more, and they're most likely then going to shift to selling. Trend exhaustion is going to be really high. That's 3 signs there. And I guarantee you guys, if we get to 42 cents, people are going to get jacked and they're going to be up here in the greedy territory, which I can see behind the charts. I know for a fact this is where we're looking to sell the market, because time and time again, this is where the market drops, but retail traders can't see this information. They're looking at their charts using emotion, but I know for a fact if the market is greedy and they're excited over here, I can come straight down and see exactly what smart money is doing, and they're taking out short trades. This is how we stay ahead of the market. And this is how we literally went, guys, 126 wins in a row last year and only lost 1 trade, which was on Luna, because everybody lost Luna. That was last year. We had the highest win rate recorded on YouTube last year. Now we're 10 wins and 0 losses for everyone in our membership. So it's pretty awesome. Okay, last thing I like to do here, because I'm going to wrap this up and show you guys how I would actually trade this. What I look for here is pinpoint action of where are the really good entries, and that's what this indicator is for. You know, great sell entries. Here's what I say a sell entry is. An entry is like, okay, I'm gonna place an order for an exit of my coins. I don't short. So a sell is going to be, I say an entry. It's like I mean it as an entry into my exchange, not as an entry as like I'm going long. So an entry into Coinbase Advanced would be I'm going to take a sell on, let's say, 10% of my position, and then I'm looking to buy back in lower. What I like to do on the daily time frame is when I see a sell signal, I will then go. Let me show this to you guys. Watch this. I'm going to do a line here. I like to go down to the 4-hour time frame and look for the buy signal on the 4-hour. So if you saw the sell signal there, the buy signal came out here at a really good time, which is a strong buy and a strong buy. But do you see what I did there? You can actually take the sell signal Let me come over here. You can take the sell signal and then rebuy back in lower here. So like, look at the percentage here. This is literally, guys, what I'm doing on a weekly basis is I'm looking at the sell, I'm looking at that re-entry, and that's a 9% better entry. So you're telling me, like, you've got $10,000 in here, you take out 10%, so $1,000 was entered in, 9% lower. So here's the beauty of this, of how this kind of actually, you guys can do this every morning. Let's say you left your money in there and you got up here to 20%. But let's say if you took that $1,000 or a percentage, entered it back in on the buy signal on the 4-hour time frame, and you come up here. Do you guys see that? You're earning, what is that, close to, is it 1.5? Close to 1.5? I'm sorry, I'm like not doing the math there. But that $1,000 is now earned at a 35% profit potential versus 20. This is how people are gonna make so much more money in this bull market. It's by exiting some and buying back in on the dips. If somebody took this exit and bought back in, you guys made a whole lot more money. This is a 28% better entry you guys could have had. Okay, so it's pretty amazing sometimes when you guys get in here, you start looking at the metrics and you start seeing behind the charts of what whales are doing, and you start trading against retail traders. That's where the money can actually be made. So here's the conclusion. I'll wrap this video up here. What could you do this morning if you wanted to make a trading decision? Most metrics and indicators more so are showing that we have bearish sentiment that's looking like it's going to come back into the market. So here's something you could do. You could choose right now to take, let's say, 5% out of all of your Cardano right now. Not financial advice, just talking this out with you guys. This is how I look to trade every morning. 95% is still going to be earning in the market if this thing goes up. But we know for a fact that retail traders are starting to get excited, as well as we have, I can't scroll down there, but we have well smart money looking to take short trades out. So if the market goes down, you can simply just enter that 5% exited back at the support right here, or you could enter it at a support right here, or just go look at the supports down here. The next strongest support, if you guys wanted to exit 5% right now, is at 34 cents. You could simply just wait for it to go back to 34 cents. But let me give you guys more. If you're trying to figure out, okay, what if I exit 5% and the market goes back up? If it goes back up, look at structure high right here. If it goes back above, let's say 41 cents, you can just enter that 5% back into the market so you're not missing on the upside potential. Do you see how you're keeping money in the market? Because overall, heading up to the halving event, most likely we're going to get very bullish. But in the meantime, you can add more money to your account. You can own more crypto, guys, without adding a penny more to your actual portfolios. And I do this process during the week. I can't share all these trades with you guys. Seriously, it's way too much, but I literally do this all the time during the week. I go through my portfolio. I look to see what kind of momentum we're building. I look to see what whales are doing. I look to see where the market's at. And I make these decisions where I exit and I enter back in. And if I happen to be wrong, which, look, you would have been wrong right here if you exited. But here's the thing. That's why I give you guys a plan. If you take out, let's say 10% right here because you think it's going to go down, what I do is just wait for the resistance to be broken right here and enter that 10% back in and make the money up here. You're going to eventually be making trades. And I truly believe with these indicators metrics, you are more times than not going to be able to be profitable on your re-entries, and that's more coins you guys can make. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys all your trades are going to be perfect, but I'm telling you guys, the advantage we have over here speaks for itself. We are 10 trades and 0 losses on all of our scalping trades. And we've only been doing this for a month and a half, and 126 wins and 0 losses. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. From last year. And I'm still calling these trades out for all of you guys, and we're looking for more setups right now. So hopefully you guys got a lot out of this. I'm sorry it's a longer video, but if you guys want to access these metrics, go to tradeconfident.io, hit subscribe. I'll be honest, guys, it's $59 a month for the full access where you get access to my trade calls and all that. Just going to be transparent. $59 is nothing compared to what we're going to be making in these bull runs. I promise you that. Some of you are going to make back a year membership in like maybe a few trades. But when you guys start seeing the wisdom I'm trying to teach here of exiting and buying back in the market on the dips and compounding how many coins you own before the massive bull run starts for the halving event, this is what every person should be doing right now. Every one of you should be accumulating as many coins as possible by looking at the sells and getting back in and accumulating the amount of coins. If you don't have discretionary income, this is the only shot you have at making more money. Okay, it is by accumulating more coins by selling and re-entering, and that's what I use this for. Real quick, let's end this here. I want to give you guys a coupon code as I showed you, told you guys in the beginning. Click the link in the description or go to tradeconfident.io. Go to the indicators tab. Price for small money flow that you guys saw me spy on the whales with in the background here, seeing them selling. Trend exhaustion, that's a part of our bundle pack. Get the bundle pack here. You're going to get 82% off this. On top of this, you're going to get a $400 coupon code right after checkout, so you guys can purchase the top and bottom finder for $400 off. It's cheaper to get the bundle pack than get the top and bottom finder by itself. So get the bundle pack, use that $400 coupon code, and then click this link and then check out there. We literally have over 3,900 downloads. Like, this stuff actually works, guys. 3,900 downloads, the highest win rate on YouTube we can find for scalping trades. And on top of that, then get a membership so you guys can follow me, because I'm going to be coming out with a video tomorrow in future forecast and actually giving you guys my live chart away. I'm going to give you guys a link to a live chart that's going to show you guys where I think the next year of what price action is going to look like. So you can keep that and you can actually have it and you can put it on your trading view chart so you can see where it's going to go. And it's based off past halving cycles. And I've seen nobody cover this on YouTube. So I'm like, I need to cover it for you guys. So you guys will all be getting that tomorrow in the future forecast for all of you guys who are members. All right, guys, I love you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, we love helping you. We're a family over here. Email us, betradeconfident@gmail.com, betradeconfident@gmail.com. We're here to help you guys. Indicators membership is in the description, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, because I'll be coming out with this next future forecast tomorrow on Wednesday, and I'll give you guys that chart link for free so you can copy it over. So snag a membership, get the indicators, and we'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.